Hi everyone. So today we are going to configure routing information protocol, which is RIP. So let's see how we configure the routing information protocol. So first of all, we have to take two routers as usual. So router 1, router 2. After that, pick two switches 2960, switch 1, switch 2, and we have to take two computing devices, which is the PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4. After that, pick the wire. I am picking the automatic wire. Configure the connection. Okay, mark the name of all PCs, or you can say mark the IP of all PCs. 192.168.10.2. You are free to allocate any IP address to any PC, but remember the classes of IP address should be same in one server and should be same in another server as well, and the gateway of the IP address is also of the same class. Okay, 192.168.10.3. Okay, I'll provide the gateway as well. 192.168.10.1. Second server, I'll give the class B IP address on the second server, 172.168.10.1 to the gateway, and 172.168.10. Sorry, 10.2 to the first PC, and 172.168.10.3 to the second PC. Okay, so in this video we are looking for GUI configuration of routing information protocol, and in another video we are looking for how to configure the routing information protocol using command line interface. Okay, so this is routing RIP, which is routing information protocol using GUI. Okay, so provide IP to the PCs as well. 192 sorry dot 168.10.2. We'll provide the gateway as well, 192.168.10.1. Sorry, always be careful in putting the IPs in the configuration, because if you made a single mistake, either the this mistake also is of full stop or comma, your whole configuration is not going to perform. Okay, so be careful with that. Close PC2 desktop IP configurations. Okay, 192.168.10.3. Enter. Provide the subnet mask 192.168.10.1. Okay, and server 2, the same process, but in this we have to provide the IP address of class B, 172.168.10.2. Enter. We have to provide the sub gateway of class B, 172.168.10.1. Moving on to the second PC, IP configuration 172.168.10.3. Enter. Put the 172.168.10.1. Okay, after that, looking forward the interfaces. So the gateway in front of this interface, fast Ethernet 0/0, then fast Ethernet 0/1. We have to provide the IP to the router as well, 10.0.0.1 and 10.0.0.2. Okay, escape. Now let's configure the router as well. Click on the routers, configurations, fast Ethernet 0/0. Okay, putting the IPs 192.168.10.1. I'm so sorry. Okay, on this fast Ethernet gate interface. After this, moving on to the fast Ethernet 0/1, putting the IP of fast Ethernet 0/1, that is 10.0.0.1. Enter on the terminal, and the same process is repeated on router 2. Configuration, fast Ethernet 0/1. You must have to see or watch which Ethernet has mentioned which port numbers, or which Ethernet has mentioned which fast Ethernet number. So in this, here we see that the downward grid or the downward configuration of the router has mentioned a fast Ethernet 0/1, whereas in the downward configuration of router 2, it mentions fast Ethernet 0/1. So if we are configuring fast Ethernet 0/1, we have to put the IP address of this number 172, or okay. So be careful with that. So first of all, we have to do the fast Ethernet 0/0. So we have to put the IP of 10, A class 10.0.0.2, enter on. After that, fast Ethernet 0/1. So 172.168.10.1, enter on this interface as well. So after this configuration, simply if you want to send a packet from PC20 to PC21, it will show a successful result. And if you want to send the packets from PC20 to the router first, successful as well. If we are moving the packet from PC22 to PC23, successful. Router 2, sorry, router PC22, it is also successful. But if you want to send a passage from this server, the server of class C IP, or to this server, the server of class B IP, it will fail. Okay. The reason is this router does not have the information of this router, which is the same in case of a static configuration. But in routing information protocol, we have to configure the routing protocol in different way. In this protocol, we have to give the information of this router. Okay, we have to provide the network IDs of this router. ठीक है, इससे पहले स्टैटिक में क्या होता था, हमें इसकी इंफॉर्मेशन देनी पड़ती थी इसको. बट राउटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन में क्या हो, राउटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोटोकॉल हमें राउटर की ही इंफॉर्मेशन उसे देनी है. ठीक है, तो कैसे वो देख लेते हैं, क्लियर हो जाएगा. वी हैव टू क्लिक ऑन द राउटर configuration, go on RIP, because we are configuring routing information protocol. Go on RIP. We have to add the, ठीक है, we have to add the network ID. ठीक है, this ID, router 1 consists of two IP address of class A and IP address of class B. Okay, so we have to provide the IP address of these two IP address, or these two network ID of these two IP address on router 1 only. Okay, ठीक है. तो इस राउटर पे हमें इन दोनों की नेटवर्क आईडी देनी है, तो मैं इसको ऐड कर देता हूँ पहले 192.168, ओके, .10.0. आप इसको ऐड करते हो यहाँ पे, फिर आपको ये वाली आईपी एड्रेस ऐड करनी है. तो 10.0.0.0 ऐड कर दिया हमने. ओके, नाउ वी हैव टू मूव टू द सेकंड राउटर. We have to repeat the same process. Go on RIP. provide the IP address or provide the network ID of B class, which is 172.168.0.0. Add, then go on 10.0.0.0. Add. Okay, so the routing information protocol has been configured. We have to send the packet. It will fail in this first attempt, but if we double click on this, it will show the successful result. Okay, so this is the routing information protocol using graphical user interface. In our next video, we'll configure the routing information protocol using the command line interface. Okay, thank you. That's all for my side.